That's why you see all the crown jewels where they'll have things like amethyst, peridot, that type of thing in it.
Absolutely. Okay, final 100 on those earrings if you'd like those. 98 now remaining. Now, we sold 70 of the key lime pie, Jay. I mean, I honestly, and I couldn't describe it better. It is such clean material. It's this light whisper of a green, very pretty and soothing. And this is attention grabbing. You know, this stands out on the skin. If you're darker complexion, if you're light and fair, it pops off your skin. This is African material, right, Jay? It's Gaspeite, which I had never worked with in my life. You get the necklace, the bead strand, it's a graduated strand that's all African Gaspeite as well. You get that magnificent chunky pendant as well with tons of that sterling silver. We also have the matching pieces as well. The ring is $11 and change on a credit card to get home. Look at that big bold ring. The button earrings as well, $11 and change to get that home. 087075 is your item number. We've taken $45 off that necklace, and it really is the lowest price we've ever been able to do on this.
You know, what I like about this material is just the consistency of it, okay, and the clarity. If you look at the clarity of the beads, if you look at the clarity of the cabochons, Gaspeite in general, the first time I got introduced to Gaspeite was probably some 35 years ago, and I bought it in Australia, and it came out of a nickel mine in Australia. And at that time, I didn't even know what Gaspeite was. Since then, I've found Gaspeite in a few other locations throughout the world, but I've never, ever used it in anything because it's always got so many different things embedded in it that it, it never, and a lot of times it gives it character, but the things I found just won't make pretty beads. It wouldn't make pretty cabochons. When I bought this, like I said, I bought this in Africa, I thought this was lemon chrysoprase. And the lemon chrysoprase, really high quality lemon chrysoprase, looks identical to this. So when they tested this and this came back as Gaspeite, I was really, I gotta tell you, kind of a little bit shocked. I've never, all the Gaspeite that I've ever purchased in my life has never been this clean. Wow. This is really clean. And the reason I say key lime pie, during my lifetime, I have lived in the Keys, okay? And in Isla Morada, and I will tell you, I know what real key lime pie looks like, okay? And that's what this, if you're a real Floridian, and you're from the Keys, you'll know what I'm talking about.
Yes, we're very discerning about our key lime pie. Absolutely.
Everybody's,
but Jay,
real quality key lime pie looks exactly just like this. It has this color to it.
I love this with denim. I love this with deep navies.
See, now that looks cool to me right
Doesn't
there.
it?
The darker materials, because you have such a nice contrast.
But even look at that with that lime green, how juicy.
If you see how the natural material on this, it kind of picks up the color that it's being shown on.
Absolutely.
That right there is fabulous. I mean, that looks like royalty right there.
Right, and I mean, even if you're wearing the season's hottest pastel colors, so beautiful. We know that in fashion, everybody's been talking about those candy pastels, which are really pretty, really feminine. But this is something that's very neutral. Because it's that paler color, I could go ahead and wear this with head to toe black. I can go ahead and wear this head to toe navy. Look at this with a deep cranberry red with any of the season's pastels. It is so rare. I have never seen anything like this. And it's that Gaspeite material that even fooled Jay because of how clean it is. And Jay's not only talking about that beautiful cabochon on that pendant, but even the beads. Look at the beads, how clean they are.
Well, look at the clarity on the beads. And you know how hard that is to do, to get beads? And you saw, I showed you the rough material. Even the rough material, that's a testament to the quality of the work that my lapidary people do and my silversmiths do. But when they take the material